Beautiful rising, everyone. Your ancestors and spirit have a message for you about love and relationships and being able to receive. What I keep saying is just the Ten of Cups card, being able to receive your Ten of Cups. It's almost like you've been waiting for this for a really long time, and some of you, you have an altar practice, and maybe you put your Ten of Cups on your altar, or maybe you watch a lot of love movies, or you listen to music. Like you have this desire, and your soul has this desire to be with a person that you are wanting to be with, or the people you are wanting to be with. It could also be a community or just multiple folks. And when I rose out of bed today, I could hear the song I Could Fall in Love by Selena, and you should listen to that song, because it feels like there's a lot of messages in there, and what Spirit was highlighting over and over and over again was I could. Like there's this deep hesitation, even though you are desiring to do it, wanting to do it, almost like you have a need to do it. Like you feel like, I hear incomplete almost, even though you feel whole in terms of what you have. You feel like you don't have that person or those people or that family to share in it with. And Spirit kept saying, and the ancestors kept saying, like, yes, you could fall in love. You actually could do that, and we want to bring it to you. But why are you dreaming about it? Like, why is it not tangible for you? It could be tangible for you. And so there was like this whole like vision quest of, taking action on every aspect of your life, but then still making your love life a dream, and it residing in this space of you of still being resisting the idea that it can actually work out for you this time. Like, you are deserving of this. You always have been, but energetically and subconsciously, you are safer living in your dream than you actually feel in your real life when it comes to love. So your ancestors and Spirit want you to lean in, and now they're highlighting another line of the song, which is Selena's talking about how like she has these feelings, but she's never gonna let them know, basically, and then like going on with life. So there's this, obvious cycle of self-sabotaging and not actually taking the step that you want to take, of telling the person that you care for them, and putting yourself out there and allowing whatever is meant to happen. And so it feels like there's a lot of fear, and I get it a lot. I feel it in my solar plexus and a little bit under the heart chakra. Like there's like a little bit of grief or sadness from the past, and it feels like it comes from family disappointments heavily. You didn't have a good example of what love could look like, unconditional love, and Spirit and your ancestors are bringing you unconditional love, and you want to like reciprocate it feels like so badly, but there's this fear. It's like you're reaching your hands out, but you're also like, there's a hidden hand somewhere that's like, but not too close, right? And Spirit and your ancestors say, but close. Like, that's how it's going to work. That's how the energy works. Your manifestation comes in when you're an energetic match. And when you're an energetic match, you are an emotional match. You are a mental match. You know without a reasonable doubt that you must be a very logical person. Without a reasonable doubt, that it could happen for you, that it is happening for you, that it is yours, that it was always meant to find you, and that everything you experienced before was necessary for you to get to where you are today. And now Spirit is saying it's up to you to make that decision of if you want it or not. They can only do so much. They you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make the horse drink, right? Seeing a bunch of horses. And so your ancestors have like not just led you to a bucket of water, they led you to the entire water source and are like looking at you, and you kind of I don't know why I'm getting all this like a hoof, just like tap tap tap, then like, okay, like what's gonna happen? It's like, well, the adventure starts when you start the adventure. Like they're not gonna tell you everything that's gonna happen, otherwise it wouldn't be an adventure. But and maybe you have anxiety around relationships that you don't always comfortably talk about, or you haven't examined enough. And so, but it's almost like there's like a humor behind it. It's like you accept it, like, you know, you're able to laugh about it, but then right beneath that is also still a little bit of pain of, I don't want to repeat what happened in the past. And so I'm going to say I'm available, I'm going to say that I'm ready, but deep down inside of me, I don't actually know how to receive unconditional love and what that really looks like. And Spirit wants you to lean in, because Spirit and your ancestors have been showing you your entire life what unconditional love looks like. And so you do have what you need to be able to recognize it, and all it takes is for you to surrender to it, for you to know that you can still learn in that container like you have learned in all of the other spaces. Because I'm getting that for some reason with love, it's like a mental learn, like a mental learning list of love. And your ancestors are laughing, and Spirit's kind of laughing, because love is felt. Love is not thought. It's a feeling. So spend some time with your emotions so the manifestation can fully unfold, but you have to also take action. Like there's a balance. And again, it just feels like there's not too much to do around it, but this is that last thing that you have to be able to let go of, and just do it scared. Just do it scared. Do it laughing. Do it honestly. Like that is what's coming up. Like they're saying, like, you used to wear your heart on your sleeve, and you know, maybe sometimes people took advantage of that, but the people and the community and the partner or partners that Spirit and your ancestors are sending to you are meant for you. Like you're meant for each other. And so there's not going to be that sense of them constantly taking advantage. Like I just keep hearing taking advantage of you, and realizing that also you're way more equipped to be able to recognize when someone does that, and so you're not going to allow someone to take advantage of you anymore. And so again, there's like this, like, are you gonna drink the water, you know? And they're being really gentle with you, and I love that. And they love you so much, and you know how to recognize unconditional love. And so you like, it's your I'm getting so excited. Like it's your time to accept it. This is your time. This is your season. This is your happily ever after season. And they're saying, like, don't overthink it this time. Put away the lists, put away the paper, put away Excel, put away calculators, put away drawing boards, put away sketch pads, and just sit down and feel, is what they're saying. Like sit down and feel You can't calculate love. It doesn't work like that. Like an ancestor being very clear. You can't calculate love. There is no number that matches love. Or I'm getting that maybe sometimes people say the word matrix, like, and I'm seeing a bunch of zeros and ones, like from the movie. And again, they're like, love transcends all of that. So your understanding must also transcend the way you have approached life, every aspect of your life, in order to bring in this love. And for a lot of you, it's a soulmate, but for most of you, it feels like a twin of some sort. So do your best to lean in. It feels really playful. Like it's almost like the other person or the people or the community that you're going into is a lot more is a lot more open to you and who you are than you think. And they're gonna love you and they're gonna tell you that. And it's gonna be quick. And there's nothing that you have to really worry about. It doesn't mean you're not gonna have to have moments of putting in the grit and things like that, but you're ready. Is what they're saying. You're ready. You're ready to fall in love. So yeah, I'm sending you all lots of love, lots of hugs. Be sure to stop by Z School for the Gifted. The link is on my main profile or in the description. And I cannot wait to see you all there. Happy falling in love. Yay!